The suspect, 57-year-old Erik Sherrer, was wanted for an incident that took place 5 days earlier, where he entered a nearby grocery store, falsely claimed to be a U.S. Secret Service agent, and tried to shoot a uniformed security officer with a handgun. Sherrer ran off, but left behind a loaded shotgun with shells that had messages written on them threatening President Donald Trump's life. An investigation led detectives to Sherrer, who was still believed to be in possession of the handgun. The suspect's apartment was at the end of the hall on an upper floor of the apartment building. Officers evacuated the resident across the hall and secured the stairway door in an attempt to prevent the suspect from trying to escape. At 5:18 a.m., CERT officers announced themselves, breached the apartment, and ordered the suspect to come out with his hands empty. He did not comply and remained inside. Force warnings were given, which are required by policy, but officers also used de-escalation and person-centered communication techniques in an effort to give the suspect a way to communicate with officers. The goal was to get him into custody safely.
Erik, it's the Portland Police. We're not going away. We need to talk. If you're not going to come out with your hands up, call 911 so we can talk to you. Just know we're not going away, and if you don't come out, we're going to end up using force on you, man. We don't want to do that.
Officers prepared another strategy to safely resolve the situation, planning the use of irritant gas to try to prompt him to surrender. But they first took the time to evacuate the residents on the floor to minimize the risk of exposure to the gas.
Hey, it's the Portland Police! You need to surrender now. Come out to the front door with your hands empty. If you don't comply, chemical irritants and gas may be used. You need to come out now.
At 5:55, over 35 minutes after the initial knock and announce, officers deployed 2 kinds of munitions into the apartment, including CS gas and OC vapor.
Erik, show yourself. Come out now. We're not leaving.
5 minutes later, the suspect emerged. CERT member, Detective Charles Ashheim, was watching the door from behind a portable shield wall. He fired shots, reporting that the suspect had pointed a gun at him.
Erik, let me see your hands! Erik, let me see your hands! Erik, let me see your hands! Come out with your hands! Point a gun at me! Point a gun at me! I'm good.
The suspect went back into the apartment, but quickly re-emerged, still armed with the handgun. Detective Ashheim fired additional shots.
Okay. Drop the gun, Erik! Drop the gun, Erik! Drop the gun, Erik!
At the same time, Officer Dustin Barth, who was in the stairway up one flight of stairs, fired shots at the suspect through the door. This video is of the shooting from the perspective of Officer Barth and a witness officer. After Officer Barth's shots, another officer deployed a flash sound distraction device. This is Officer Barth's camera footage, zoomed in and slowed down, where you can see the suspect try to open the door.
He's down.
The suspect fell down in the hallway. Officers saw a gun at his feet, but reported that they saw something else in his hand that appeared to be another gun. That hand was underneath him and out of officers' view.
It's underneath him. Charlie, do you see where the gun is? I last saw like a tack light on it, looked like on his left side.
I don't see it. I didn't see it to the right when we could see, so I think it's still under him.
It looked like a Glock. It was like a Glock semi-auto. It pointed right at me.
They asked him to roll away from the gun.
He just moved his arm.
Erik, I can see you breathing. I want to help you. You need to let go of that gun, roll over and show me both your hands.
When he did not, they brought in a canine unit to try to move him away from the gun.
Park it! Park it! Here.
That did not work either, and the officers then moved up to secure the weapon, take him into custody, and get him medical help. They found the other object was a flashlight.
Flashlight. Okay.
A paramedic from Portland Fire and Rescue, who is embedded with CERT, was called in at 6:10. He determined the suspect was deceased. This is a photo of the handgun recovered at the suspect's feet. It was loaded with a round in the chamber.